Hey everyone, welcome back to my little exhibition and workshop tour through Germany, week 2 actually. We are starting in a hotel here in Stuttgart. I'm at Stuttgart Bad Cannstatt because I will take the train to Mainz to give a little about 2 to 3 hour workshop. As far as I know, the participant numbers changed quite a lot for this event. The event goes on for a few days now and will also continue for the rest of the week. So I don't really have a clue what awaits me, but I should now pack my stuff up and go catch the train. See you later. And we had a lovely workshop in Mainz with a very small group, which in this case was extremely helpful because they were students and didn't have any coding knowledge, so I could help very well. And also the venue was really nice. It is the Lux Pavilion in Mainz, which is a little exhibition space for the design students there. And directly afterwards I hopped back into the train with a beautiful non-existent view. And in the evening I arrived at Heilbronn, took a little snack and hopped into the hotel. I reached my destination for today in Heilbronn, another B&B hotel. It's quite funny that the room is basically the exact same layout than in Stuttgart. I mean, obviously it's the same hotel chain, but still, it's weird to hop into another city and arrive at the same place, more or less. Wow, I was so tired. I just slept for a few hours. Now it's close to midnight and I'm awake again. So now I'm sitting here cutting out some stickers for tomorrow because why not? A few videos ago I told you about how I do my stickers, and that didn't change much. But I told you that I did not like the foiling finish. But in the meantime, I actually found out what most professional companies use as foil when they produce stickers. And you can buy this very easily. It's just a very big roll, so you usually need to buy quite a big amount, but that's not the problem for me. So now I'm back at foiling the stickers. And they are so much better now. They feel like the professional, let's say, sticker mule-like stickers now. And I enjoy this process so much. The sticker foil is also very forgivable because I'm really, really bad at foiling stuff. But with this, it's so easy, and even if you by accident make a bubblish thing and you see it quick enough, it's very easy to get it out. And yep, cutting stickers is just an absolutely relaxing thing to do. I enjoy this a lot. And usually I do this at the venue, but last time in Zurich, I realized that I just do not have enough time to actually cut the stickers on the side. And this is why I thought now maybe I should prepare at least a few to lay out on the desk. That would make absolutely sense. Because otherwise they would be done, and that would be a big pity. So here we go, midnight sticker cutting. First day is exhibition day, and not only I had to build up, of course all the other groups also had to build up, and I could help out on some other exhibits. This one, for example, creates haikus with artificial intelligence, which was also super exciting. And I had the chance to do a little walk around in the morning. And here we have a student group, for example, who built up their piece on a critical view on AI predicted information like age or income. And overall there were like thousands of amazing things. Like over here, for example, is currently Lunar Ring setting 2 image generators up. And here on the right side we have Sky Spirit, who brought their awesome dancing flowers, and my very personal favorite, these flying drones. I could see them from my place very well, so it was super exciting for me to watch them flying their choreograph. And from what they told me, they do the position only with a dozen of cameras and also I think a few infrared cameras. So there are infrared LEDs inside, I guess. And they were quite fast, so I was really surprised how fast they are and how close they were allowed to fly to each other. I found them super fascinating. And I also brought with me, for example, my procedurally generated chair, which needed a bit of a touch-up prior because I had it stored in my garage. And I just shipped it to Heilbronn a few days prior. And here we are already at the opening speech at 4 o'clock.
Bedanken bei der Stadt, die uns so herzlich aufnimmt.
I'm back at the hotel, and day one was quite a rodeo trip, I would say. When I arrived, it was raining, and I should set up my stuff on the little stage they built. And it dropped quite a lot from the ceiling, so I was a bit worried. And also there were some problems with setting my stuff up. So first, one of the parameter space cubes got damaged somehow, sadly. Not really sure what and where it happened, but it wasn't that much fixable. So in the end, I decided to not hang it and instead just put it in the floor and cover basically the problematic area, which I think turned out okay, I'd say. That's the best I could make out of the situation. And also hanging the parameter space cube, the yellow one, the little one, was a bit tricky because it was supposed to hang from the traverse, but that was in a not so optimal position. And so in the end, I got a very nice, helpful hand to add an aluminium rod to the top part of these nice sign standers where I could hang my cube from, and that in the end worked out really well. I was also very worried at first if people would even come up the stage, because they were very hesitant at the beginning and no one wanted to come up and everyone was looking at the other exhibitions, and I just stood there and was like, oh well, maybe just nobody will come and check out my stuff. But in the end it worked perfectly fine. It was just the first little hesitant moment from the people, and afterwards it was super amazing. I did a lot of plots and I met tons of amazing people. I think for this event, like, connecting was even the bigger, nicest factor than showing my stuff. And now I hope that day 2 will be equally nice, or maybe even nicer, who knows. Sadly today I just had no time to eat something. I got a little sweet snack for lunch, but that's basically it. And all the kitchens are now closed. So I'm really looking forward for, I don't know, breakfast or lunch tomorrow. And also, I'm super excited how full my workshop was. There were like, I don't know, what was it, 40 people maybe, even more, I don't know. It was super full, and it's always a bit tricky if you have people in a workshop who are already coders and some who have absolutely no coding knowledge. And I tried to balance it, sort of, not sure how well that worked, but people afterwards came up to me and said they enjoyed it, so at least for a few people it was enjoyable, and I'm really happy. And now I think I'll hop in my bed. Second day is over. So the event opened at 2 o'clock, and I was a bit worried that, at the first maybe half an hour, not so many people would come and see the exhibition, but there were like people queuing in front of the door when we opened. So that was really exciting. And there was no pause for me from 2 until 9 in the evening. I plotted, I haven't even counted, but I think I finished one pen and one whole drawing block. I finished a whole piece up. So I think over the 2 days I should have come to around 60 plots maybe, or even more. I don't know. But I also learned a lot of things for the pattern portrait exhibition thingy. The big problem is that dark backgrounds are actually quite problematic because I have a lot of area that is then covered with the pattern, and that firstly takes more computation time, and secondly it takes more plotting time. And people, of course, they are very willing to wait. That's not a problem. So waiting 10 minutes and maybe 20 minutes also works, but they start up queuing. And then, like the waiting times, of course, get even longer, and you can't let people wait for an hour to finish something up. So that's a problem that I need to solve. And I think I need to make sure to have a light background of some sorts, and I also would need a better light. So I always came up with the flashlight of my phone and lighted them in the face a bit, so that works a bit better. But besides, people extremely enjoyed the exhibit, and that's awesome for me to see, because I think I can improve this, and I'm super looking forward to play around with this in the future. So now it's quite late and I have to catch the train tomorrow morning quite early for Sunday to get to Cologne, where I have my next workshop for artists and creative coding. So I'm really looking forward to that. And I guess you will see some shots from Cologne now. See you later. Here we are on the earliest train to Cologne with a little coffee, and we met up with around 15 people from the, let's say, theater or performance or somewhat art community. And it was super exciting because they were so different. They had so many different backgrounds and interests and expertises. So it also was a bit challenging for me to do a workshop because some were already a bit into coding, most of them not. But I think we had a perfectly interesting afternoon, also going through different types of animation or interaction possibilities. And because from the last few days I had my pen plotter with me, we also had the chance to play around with the pen plotter and discuss a bit overall on technology. I had so much fun at this workshop, but everything has to come to an end, and I hopped into the train back home, which sadly was crazy delayed. But I guess that's the current norm for German trains. So I hope you enjoyed this little peek behind the scenes, and I would be super happy if you also join at the next video. See you soon. Bye.